Let's continue shifting patterns for the energy reset. We're in day 6. Now you're probably wondering, Kelly, where are you at? And interestingly enough, this is about energy management because I have been learning or trying to learn, practicing as an adult for almost 2 years how to learn guitar. Now, as a kid, you learn all different things. I even knew an instrument in the school age years, a flute. So I'm like, I'll just pick up another instrument. That was pretty easy to learn. But as adults, we're so over capacity every single day, and we're kind of stuck in our ways and routines that learning and developing can be very difficult. So understanding that as you begin to grow and reroute patterns, that it is going to be more difficult than before because you're really rooted in a path that you've been in a very long time. So you're going off path, and those weeds, that area is going to be so high, it's going to be like high kneeing through it compared to this nice padded down trail that you've been on a long time. So that's why it's so difficult to pivot to a new path. So let's go back to this example. I wanted to learn guitar. My partner is a great musician and extremely talented and even hosts music lessons. This music studio is literally in our house. And I'm still trying to learn guitar, probably at a beginner intermediate level. How can that be? I have a free music teacher, so financial hurdle is not there. I have a music studio, literally my house, that I just need to walk to, so I have access to instruments and different musical avenues that I would want to go. What's the hurdle? The hurdle is I don't have any energy left at the end of the night between navigating kids in the morning and then doing consulting and speaking work during the day, and then navigating kids in the evening, and providing a dinner that we just have to do like every night. I don't know when that happened. You are just spent. And that's what managing energy is about, is that you don't want to end the night where you're just crashing in bed like, what just happened? You want to end the night where you have energy left and you're not digging into those reserves for your family, for your kids, for a life worth living. And I was giving so much away in the morning. I was giving so much away at work that by the time I would get to the end of the night, I just don't want to do anything. I want to binge watch Netflix, I want to scroll, or I just want to crash in bed and call it a day. And so I said I would practice just 15 minutes. That was my partner's challenge. Just 15 minutes of practice and you'll be golden at guitar. You just got to keep on it. And even just 15 minutes was difficult at the end of the night to do a challenging thing. Even when all those other hurdles, financial hurdles, finding a good music teacher hurdles, music studio hurdles are all gone. And that's the messy middle of this energy management, this energy reset that I want you to recognize is not everything is going to be perfect. You're setting up an environment, you're setting up the people you're around, you're setting up this journey for yourself, and there's still going to be things that go wrong. There's still going to be things that you're going to have to navigate as you're shifting patterns. And that's the mess that I'm talking about, is when you can acknowledge and honor that it is the mess and that's where the growth is, you begin to stop battling the reality of that growth and allowing it to happen. And in doing so, I found out that my battle wasn't with learning guitar and that I'm not good at it. My battle was I give all my energy away. And so when I get the 15 minutes to practice at the end of the night, I just don't have it. My battle is with the 16 hours that happened before that and where I'm spending my energy. Because we're not shifting patterns at the surface symptom level, we're shifting patterns on the behaviors that are happening, driving the energy. Where does your energy go during the day that you don't even have time for yourself at the end of the night? What's that one thing you wanted to learn or that hobby you love to do that you just are too exhausted to do these days? Managing your days in a very intentional way will reserve and build up that energy so you can get back to those passions of life. So that 15 minutes of learning something new doesn't sound like a defeating task. And when you begin shifting those patterns intentionally, you feed the energy versus draining it.